Warning! The video that you're about to watch has strong language, suggestive themes, and racial stereotypes. You will be exposed to true coonery. So if you're offended by the word nigger, nigga, or niglet, then you should just click off the video. Also, please do not view this video if you are under 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Eggman's army is just unstoppable. And on top of that, we're getting our asses kicked out there, Silver. Nigga, that just means you need to try harder.
Oh, I still dream that Sonic is with us. Do you think he might still be?
Bitch, I don't give two fucks about Sonic. I'm the leader here. Hey, listen up, niggas. I'm getting tired of all this bitching and whining that everybody's been doing day in and day out. What y'all niggas need to understand is y'all are just sidekicks.
Nigga, what you mean? You better understand I am not a fucking sidekick. You call me a sidekick again and I will cross your balls.
I am getting sick and tired of your bullshit. Aren't you niggas from Sonic Heroes? Well, if we join forces, maybe we can become heroes too.
Nigga, aren't you from Sonic 06? You're not even close to the category of hero.
Yep. Now, who the fuck were you again?
Okay, so can everyone shut the fuck up? The Sonic team ran out of budget for this cutscene, so it's gonna end right now.
Hate fans, bitch fans, crime fans,
I don't like.
obsessive fans, crazy fans, weird fans,
I don't like.
fake fans, whining fans, angry fans,
I don't like.
dumb fans,
I don't like.
fuck fans.
I don't like.
Welcome to shit I don't like,
Sonic Forces.
bitch. Bang bang.
Let's start it off like this. Can you see the sun is shining on me? It makes me feel so free, so alive. It makes me wanna survive. And the sky, it makes me feel so high. The bad times pass me by, 'cause today is gonna be a brighter day. All of the classic Sonic stages. Classic Sonic did not need to be in this game. He had his own game. He had his time to shine. Sonic Mania was that game, and it was amazing. The classic Sonic stages in this game are unoriginal, stale, and just plain boring. On top of that, how they introduced him into the story was random anyway, so they could have just left him out and just had 3D Sonic and the OC character. The game would have flowed so much better if it was all 3D and OC character stages. I'm telling you. How all the stages only last about a minute long. Some of the 3D stages are so fun and you'll be sitting there having the time of your life. The next thing you know it, when you think you're just getting to the good part, the stage just ends. The fact that Sega is giving us Supersonic free for a month and then charging us later for it. First of all, the Supersonic gameplay in this game is not fun at all. Why does it even matter? Most of the stages only last a minute, and when you have Supersonic, you have unlimited boost, so you're gonna take that minute down to like 30 seconds a stage. Fuck Supersonic. Hold up. Is this the same final boss from Sonic Colors? It's called Sonic Forces. Yet you only play as Sonic and the OC. Sega, where are the other characters? You brought back all of these characters from past games. Vector the Crocodile, Silver, characters like that, and you can't even play with them. It's stupid. It would have been so cool if this game was kind of like Sonic Heroes in a way where I could play as some of the old characters, or if they had teams or something like that. You know, forces. I wanted to see forces. They brought back Silver, who is probably the best thing that came out of Sonic 06. Yet he has a minor part in this game. That moment when you could beat this game in around 3 hours. Story? Wait, this game has a story? Infinite has such a cool design, yet gets little to no character development in this game. How the game tries to give you plot in the stage select screen? This right here was just pure laziness. Most Sonic games would have had a cutscene here, but you could tell that the Sonic team was strapped when it came to time. So they were just like, you know what? Let's just put a couple like little dialogues here in the stage select screen so we don't have to actually animate any cutscenes. So there you go, Sonic fans. Half-ass story in the stage select screens. Hopefully you enjoy. How randomly Classic Sonic was introduced in this game. I have nothing to say about this. Let me just roll the clip.
Should have done it. I couldn't figure it out for you, buddy. I'm sorry I wasn't smart enough. Huh? Whoa, chaos! Sonic, help me! Sonic? You're alive! Wait, what? Oh, you're that Sonic from another dimension, aren't you?
Knowing how disrespected Chaos was. Sonic Adventure on Dreamcast was my first Sonic game. I loved that game to death. I thought Chaos was a great villain. And to see my man pop up in a cutscene and literally get hit once and never show up again in the game was the most disheartening thing I've ever seen in a Sonic game. Hashtag free my nigga Chaos. How overhyped this game was in the Sonic fanbase? If you said anything negative before the release of Sonic Forces, your ass was getting blasted by Sonic fans like, no, they're actually changing it this time. No, they're gonna make it better. They're making Sonic better again. Yeah, right. They didn't make Sonic better. They made this nigga worse. How underwhelming the boss fights were? In the plot, they brought back the best villains in the Sonic franchise, so you would think that the boss fights would be tremendous in this game, but most of them are completely laughable. The boss fights are so easy and just poorly made. I honestly have nothing else to say about that.
I'm trying, Sonic, but these readings are all messed up. They don't make any sense.
Running out of time here, Tails!
Sonic!
Alright, how this nigga Tails gonna just sit there and watch Sonic get his ass beat? To call a Tails a sidekick after playing Sonic Forces is just laughable at best. This nigga's a bitch. The dialogue. And when I say the dialogue, I mean all of the dialogue. It's cheesy as fuck. How the game uses dialogue mid-stage to keep the player informed on what's going on. I'm about to play a couple clips for you guys just to show you how it sounds like so many things are happening and so many badass things, so many badass moments are happening around us. And, you know, there's a bunch of characters talking from the Sonic franchise and you're just sitting there like, oh my god, this is so cool. And you want to feel immersed, but you're like, hey, how come I can't, you know, play as Vector the Crocodile and see what the hell he's doing over here, or see what Knuckles is doing on this side of the base, or see what Rogue is doing over here? Instead, the Sonic team was lazy as fuck, and apparently while you're sitting here spamming the square button and trying to concentrate on your speed and hitting enemies and such, you're supposed to be paying attention to some dialogue that's popping up on the top right of your screen, and you're just sitting there like, well, I can't sit here and listen to this story because I am going through this stage as fast as I can, as well as listening to this lit-ass music in the background. Fuck you, Sonic team.
Security is tight, so stay on your toes.
Nothing in this room either.
Man, we're still trying to fight our way out. They've got us pinned down. Looks like this place was used up until recently.
It appears that many of our brethren were held here.
That's one more thing Eggman will answer for.
Uh-oh. You're on high alert now.
I sense Sonic's presence. He's close.
Did I mention how trash the classic Sonic stages are? When Sonic fans complain about Forces being mostly boost gameplay, I actually see the boost gameplay as being one of the strengths of the game. If the stages were a little bit longer and weren't a minute long, the boost gameplay could have actually been really, really fun. But with the short stages and the classic Sonic stages ruining the flow of the game, the boost gameplay looks like shit in this game. Sonic Generations was the boost gameplay done right. Sonic Colors was the boost gameplay done right. Sonic Forces was the boost gameplay done half-assed. Shadow feels like a reskinned Sonic. Why do OCs look like Toontown characters though? When you find out the most hyped up Sonic villain is introduced in a DLC that was probably only a little over 15 minutes long. So you remember that nigga Infinite that I was talking about before that I said didn't get any character development? Well, apparently he gets some character development in the episode Shadow DLC, which is only like 15 minutes long with like 3 stages in it, with some half-ass rushed cutscenes. So that's your Infinite backstory, ladies and gentlemen. When people try to compare Sonic Forces to Mario Odyssey, when Sonic fans say they want change in Sonic games. Let me go ahead and preach real quick when it comes to this whole change in Sonic game. The reason why Sonic is so bad is because he's changing so much. When it comes to the main story games for Sonic, Sega has introduced at least 4 different gameplay styles. Hence, Sega doing this has divided the Sonic fan base so much. So no one can ever agree on what kind of gameplay is the best for Sonic. Some people like the boost gameplay. Some people like the classic gameplay. Some people want the Sonic Adventure platforming gameplay. Some people want the Sonic Heroes gameplay. The list goes on and on. What's the point of Super Sonic? The unoriginal level designs. I mean, hello, Green Hill Zone. I don't know how many times we've seen you, but hi again. Oh, whoa, Sand Hill Zone? That looks so cool. It's Green Hill Zone, but it's sandy. Wow. So original. Time travel. I've said this before. Time travel just does not work in a lot of video games. The only video game that I think did it kind of right was Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Most of the time, time travel leaves a lot of plot holes and makes the story super convoluted. The story is so half-assed in this game, I couldn't even explain to you how time traveling even works in this game. Classic Sonic just shows up. No Chow Garden. For me, they could have saved this game by just including the Chow Garden. The Chow Garden would have been so fun. You know what, Sega? Forget making another Sonic game. Just give me a mobile Chow Garden game and I'll fucking purchase that for $50 at this point. I don't want none of your Sonic shit anymore. Just give me a Chow Garden mobile game and we'll all be good. Fuck Sega.
Hope will never die.
Can you see?